Alright class, settle down, class is in session. Everyone get to your seats. Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome back to Rimworld. So, a new patch actually just came out pretty recently, and that means that we've got to, a new game that we could be playing, but I want to finish off this particular playthrough before we move on to that, because, we're almost done this, basically. So, this point in time is a little bit, dull in a certain sense, a little bit meh. We're basically just waiting for our research to tick through and finish giving us all of these nice ship parts that we'll be able to use to hopefully do whatever it is we're going to be doing. I hope they didn't light our medicine on fire again. But in any event, that's just sort of the way it is. Maxie, I don't want you going out there. Because there's centipedes on the loose, as there seems to always be. So let's have you guys go back here. Looks like one of our guys walked into the fire for some... Actually, no, this is our guy that's always injured anyway, but... Yeah, now that there's a new patch, I do feel like we're going to want to talk about, Part 9. Patch 9, whatever. Okay. One of the nice things about the patch that is coming out is that, when stuff's on fire, people will no longer reserve priorities of it, so... the fire will be put out by whoever's closest, not by whoever's reserved it. Because it's a little bit silly that that happens at all, but whatever. Anyhow, Maxie, you can probably go to sleep now, so I assume that's what you're going to do. And yeah, centipedes, again. Always quite a few of those. Oh, damn it, really? I hope... Okay, so Maxie's heading over there. Normally it starts raining once it's dry rained for a little while, but whatever. As long as our crops aren't on fire, I'm relatively okay with this situation. So, they've burned away a little bit of our silver, and it looks like our power conduits are damaged, but you know what, that is relatively fine. None of them are broken, so we're still getting power to everywhere that needs it. But yeah, at this point in time, ultimately all we really need to be doing, all we have to be doing is finishing off those ship parts, and then we can get the hell off of this hellhole. Although this is actually quite a nice little place that we got established here. I mean, it's got nice little sidewalks, plenty of food, everyone's got nice rooms, all the luxuries you could ever want. I mean, what more is there to ask for here? Jeez. Don't know why these people are so eager to get off of here. Anyway, we have got our research assigned, essentially, but we could turn Maxwell off of wardening for now, although he's not going to be doing that anyway since there's no one to warden. But, it is what it is. We'll see how things go. We are going to have to turn on our turrets in just a second here. So what we're going to do is toggle off the power for those, because, again, we don't need our plants to be growing right now. And hopefully we'll be able to take out these guys pretty quickly. They're sending them in sort of 3 at a time, it looks like. I think we can sort of get our guys ready here. And let's get you over there. Our sword person, we'll see how that goes. Everett, you've got a charge laser, we'll have you here. We'll have our LMG guy stand in the door here. Another charge rifle, we'll have you over here. One of the things that they have changed is the way power works, so instead of just hitting a switch and you can automatically have all of your buildings immediately go to whatever state you need them to be in, they now require activation time. So that means that you can't just immediately switch stuff on or off, you actually have to take the time to do it manually. You have to have someone who's willing to walk over there, change the item, toggle it, whatever, interact with it, and that is how that works apparently in the new patch, which is not good, in my opinion. It's one of those annoying little things that can be simplified for the sake of it, but does definitely add a little bit of verisimilitude, I guess. Okay. Okay, so what have you got here? I don't know what weapons these people have. Okay, we're going to turn all of these on now, and we're going to turn off our crematorium as well, because we do still have... We have a couple charged batteries, but they're not all charged. Okay, where are you going, Ella? Walking right in front of fire. Iskra, you're heading to the right spot. Okay, and you three. Strats, what are you up to? These charge lasers deal a lot of damage, so this is a pretty dangerous situation. They do seem to have quite a few of them. Where'd Lestrat go? Oh, he's going... Well, let's get him over here, I think. Want him to let him eat his meal first, so... Alright. Okay, we killed a couple of these already. And this last guy's coming in sort of one at a time style here. I think the strat can head over here relatively safely. We're just laying down a lot of firepower. So these guys, chain guns, looks like, miniguns rather. What's this guy? Oh, that one's actually dead is the thing. Alright. This is actually a fairly incredible amount of bullets. He's getting some cover from his dead buddies over there, but it looks like he went down pretty fast as well. Alright. Ella, let's have you go and finish these guys off. Got some miniguns that we can pick up over here. Go. Let's go ahead with security here as well and just replace that improvised turret. Alright. Oh, we missed one. There sure were a lot of centipedes in that wave. Alright, so we're going to continue on. We didn't interrupt Maxwell, we just let him continue on studying, researching, but these take, as you can see, a lot of research. Frankly, a relatively ludicrous amount that I think that it would be beneficial if they sort of limited how much it took. Just because it's a time sink, it's kind of not the most interesting of things. But in any event, ship. Could go ahead and put down our ship computer core. Does look like we do require a little bit more steel, but that's fine. We can build our ship up here, I think. That should be okay. Let's go ahead and mine out. Is that steel? No, that is steel. There's only one thing of it. And it does kind of also look like it's a structurally compromised area here. We're going to go ahead and just put down a wood wall tile there. Alright, there we go. Get that. I think we'll have enough steel for all of the stuff once we take into account some other things that we can be doing. Let's get all of that. This game's so much nicer once you have enough people to get a lot of work done. We are going to have to get more plasteel as well, but fortunately we have got all of these dead centipedes that we can use. The dead centipedes are actually a great source of metal and of plasteel, so we'll be harvesting probably enough of that. Alright, so let's turn this back on. Let's turn all of these back off. Oops. we go. And let's also turn our grow lights back on. Got this grow up that we gotta get going. There we go. And the police will never know, because they probably also wouldn't care because it's just potatoes, but it's the principle of the thing. Alright. So, at this point in time, you're just basically fending off attacks until you can get this research up there. I'm wondering if... yeah, Maxwell is by far our best researcher, so I can't make this any faster than it already is. We could make it faster by doing this, I suppose, but that's not particularly conducive to doing things well, necessarily. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's look into ship parts here. We'll put our structural beam right there. And I cannot remember if there is a particular way that I have to have this assembled. Honestly, it's completely slipped my memory as to how to properly build this thing. I also have to wait till a trade ship goes by at some point, so we'll have to see how that goes. Because I do need an AI core, in addition to what I've got here. This nut, I think I have to keep redoing this remove home region thing. Yeah, it seems like this keeps getting reset for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I feel like I have to do this every episode. Anyway, that should fix itself, though, pretty soon. Not going to worry about it. Bulk goods, that's not going to help here. We'll check it anyway. Who was it? I think it was Maxie that I'm supposed to have for this. Let's go check our overview. Maxwell, actually. I guess he's also the best for that. Okay, well, we could also have someone else do it, but let's just get Maxwell to do it. He's already in there anyway. Okay, so we've got some stuff that we could theoretically purchase, or we could just sell them our uranium since we don't need it. We could go ahead and buy some of their plasteel, because honestly I've got too much money, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Just going to buy a little, we don't need necessarily to go hog wild with the stuff. Yeah, we need the ship computer core. Let's build that ship part, which is whatever. Start getting our plasteel in the structural support at least. Let's see. Could try and get that suit of power armor. I don't feel like we really need it in particular. This fire, jeez. Alright, so spring has begun. We'll have to worry about weather pretty soon, but not for now. It's actually going to be quite pleasant now. You could even turn off the heaters in the grow area for a little while. Yeah, we've even got idle colonists because we've got so many people here. Okay, so one of the other things... Oh, crap. Why'd I sell our uranium? I'm an idiot. Okay, well, either way. Let's go ahead and build these cryosleep caskets. Oh no, there's a wave of malaria coming through our little peaceful town here. Okay, well, you know what? We've got hospital beds, so that's not going to be the worst thing, but it's a pretty awful thing. So hopefully that's going to get resolved quite quickly. We've got 4 people doctoring. That is going to be good. We're going to set them to higher priority than normal. Even Maker and Strat. Just because we want to make sure those are getting done. But yeah, we're going to have to start building some cryosleep caskets. There we go. We're going to need another structural beam here. Oh no, is it snowing? Is that rain or snow? I can't tell. I should probably have moved my medicine storage into the hospital area itself. It would have sped things up just a little bit. But honestly, malaria is not something people often die of in this game. So, it should be okay. Yeah, we already got fairly high immunity development in a lot of these people, so it should be okay. not necessarily the best thing, but it's not necessarily the worst affliction to come about. Oh, finally, it's raining. I don't really need any of this stuff. I'm just gonna leave those guys there. Bulk goods trader again. That's not great. I don't know what it is with all these bulk goods trader. Alright, Maxwell. I'm just gonna have you quickly pop over here and call the bulk goods trader. Real quick. Is there anything that we really need from you guys? Not really. I don't feel like selling them anything either, so I kind of figured that. You need an exotic goods trader to get the AI cores, as far as I'm aware. There's probably some other way to get it, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Alright, so Bishop needs his malaria treatment now. Fantastic. How are our treatment immunity progresses? It's still minor, and most of the people seem to be into the 70s, so this is probably going to go relatively uneventfully. We're probably going to be okay. Alright. How's this doing for our medicine supplies? A combat supplier with more medicine might be a nice thing. We've got 140 of it, never mind. Exotic goods trader, okay, that is perfect. Maxwell, how is your malaria? This is only in the 60s, huh? Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and let him get treated, or whatever it is that he wants to do, before we go ahead and cure him. Oh, no. Okay, well, oops. Okay, exotic goods. Now, sometimes these guys do have the AI ship cores. They're very expensive. We'll go ahead and get one. Looks like they do have one. Let's go ahead and sell them some of the stuff that we don't need here. We don't need these miniguns. Armor vests. We'll sell them a couple of the armor vests. Don't need the deer hide shirt. And we don't really need these M24s, and we certainly don't need any gold. But apparently they have gold, I don't. Okay, fantastic. We'll still be paying them 3,500, but you know what? That is perfectly fine. They don't seem to have anything else that I really need right now. We could buy their bionic leg and their bionic arm, though, so let's go ahead and do that. We've got cash to spend here. Got literally tens of thousands, so... Okay, so that is going to be our core that we're going to be using for this machine here. Okay, Lestrade needs his malaria treatment, that's fine. And we just need to add in more cryosleep caskets. Why can I not put one here? Well, whatever. Maybe it has to do with those trees. Let's go ahead and cut plants. There we go. Now, we still don't have enough steel stored for this. I don't know if we actually have enough lying around, but it would pay for us to keep mining, continue mining operations, so that we keep our steel rolling in as we need it. There's plasteel up here as well. Actually, there's quite a lot of good resources up here. Be careful to not cut down support beams that we don't have to. And hopefully, this will get us all of the natural resources that we're going to need to finish off this spaceship. Because it does take an awful lot of metal to finish doing this project. Okay, let's see if that let us put down our ship parts. Yeah, it did. Okay, that was the problem. Cargo pods, okay. Uranium, we'll take it. And ammunition, actually. Interesting. And our exotic goods friend has just left the building, by which I mean the planet. Bit like Elvis. He is an alien, as they say. Or at least that's what I've heard. Alright. There's just a wild boar there. It's dead. Fantastic. Delicious. Random dead boars. Alright, so we're still getting these malaria updates. I like how we're continuing to get an income of dead animals from somewhere. I'm not sure where we're getting them from. It's a little bit disconcerting. We're just about finished this spaceship part. At this point in time, we seem to be pretty safe and secure in our little base here. I don't think we particularly need anything. Let's do a quick head count, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many cryosleep caskets did I put down here? 6. We've got only 10 cryosleep caskets here. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna need another one of these. And people are starting to actually take some pretty bad damage. Iskra over here is pretty banged up from her malaria. It's up to major, and she's only at 72% immunity progress. That's not good. Well, she might actually die from malaria, which would be one of the very few times that I've actually had that happen. But you know what? We just don't seem to have enough medical facilities or doctors for this. You know what? Let's make sure she prioritizes going to the hospital when she wakes up. Yeah. Okay, research screen, antimatter, propulsion. Go ahead and eat your meal, sure. I'm gonna have you just walk over here. Oh, that's cleared up, so we're going to have you rest until fully healed. For now. Because I think some of you guys are probably just about done with your malaria. You're still at 68%. How's that possible? Your malaria is major. You're almost fully developed your immunity to it, so that's a thing. Not sure what's going on as far as these guys not finishing their medical regimes here. Looks like Iskra got fully cured somehow. Not really sure how that could possibly be right. Where is it? Iskra's behind Bishop, okay. Or Iskra was in front of Bishop, one of the two. Okay, so your malaria major still not actually healed. You know what, I'm going to convert some of these beds over here into hospital beds. And that should help out our situation quite a bit. We've got 4 doctors. I don't remember if any of them have malaria. All of them have malaria, basically, it looks like. Crap. Okay, I don't want any amateur doctors, though, so I can't really fix that problem. Alright, let's go ahead and build our ship antimatter reactor, whatever. So this thing, I don't particularly remember where it should go. I'll probably put it here. It's going to be a pretty big ship. Yeah, Iskra. Go get healed. It's a good thing we had all of these spare beds. It's pretty versatile to have extra beds, but, you know. Okay, what did we need for this? Steel and plasteel. 500 of each. Oh, man. Abandoned child is visiting. Okay. Well, that's a fascinating life story you've got there, abandoned child. If you've been abandoned, why don't you join our little colony of ne'er-do-wells? Ne'er-do-wells, I don't know. I'm imagining it's actually just a combination of, like, never does well sort of thing, but it's spelled ne'er-do-well. Alright. Bishop's probably going to go right there. Alright. Grizzly, why is your health so low? You've got malaria as well. Okay. Well, you lie in that bed there and get your treatment. We are burning through so much of our medicine. We've used like 60 units of medicine. It's kind of ridiculous. Just a little bit. Alright. Hopefully we have got enough metal for this, but if not, I mean, we could always try and find alternative sources of metal. I mean, people are apparently partly iron. We could use that. Start harvesting the corpses. Alright, you can finish that and then go get treatment. You'll be probably okay. I know your health is actually pretty bad. I guess this is one that doesn't naturally tick downwards just based on immunity. I guess they actually have to go ahead and get treatment. And I can't put one there. Mental break, that's gonna be fine. If Maxwell cacks it, then we're going to be a bit screwed on the research, but that's okay. It'd be kind of funny in a certain sense, but not ha-ha funny, but... Well, actually kind of ha-ha funny. Oh. More mechanoids. Oh, jeez, look at them all. Okay, where are the... Is there only one Scyther? Alright. How many people are outside of the base right now? Doesn't look like we've really got any people outside of the base right now. It looks like our batteries are slowly filling on the net hole, so that should be okay. Sam, what are you doing? Get over there. Let's go down to normal speed here. This guy should be going down pretty quickly. There we go. Now the plus side of this situation is that I will be getting a lot of steel off of this. Hold debacle. Hopefully people aren't going to be so sick that they can't fight, though. A lot of them are going to be pretty badly affected here. Like, consciousness is weakened here, efficiency is only at 88%. But you're at 91% immunity developed, so that's pretty good. You are at 91%. Sorry, that was the same person. 82%. Let's see how Bishop's doing over here. 94%. It's using all of our medicine. This process. Looks like there's less centipedes than there were in that last attack. Okay, so I think it only really... Oh, he's got immunity, finally. We've got some people who are getting that immunity. About bloody time, in all honesty. Now, how much iron and plasteel do we actually have? We've got tons of plasteel, actually, it looks like, but like iron, I guess, is not stockpiled since we took everything out of the stockpile already, and I guess this is our plasteel. I did not realize we had that much plasteel. Oh, well. Let's just turn these off real quick for now. Let's have some people actually prioritizing medicine still. Because these turrets should actually do a pretty good job of finishing off some of these centipedes, or doing a really good job of beating up some of these centipedes until these people wake up. We're just going to have to be quite careful about how we arrange our people as they wake up. Alright. 95% for Bishop there. 92% for Iskra. Not great. Okay, so you're up and ready to go, so you can go over there. Go harass Joe's or whatever. Maxie, you're awake now. Why can I not? Yeah, he actually wants to get medicine, so I'm going to let him do that. Otherwise, we're going to have that person waiting there for forever. We're going to switch to thoughts here. Got someone who's hungry. It's not too important right now. Now this is going to be a much more awkward fight in a certain sense because we've got so many people who are sick. But let's see how things go. You're going to notice a considerable less amount of firepower as compared to last time. So that's going to be a thing. Maker, you look like you're... ate off the ground. Why'd you eat off the ground, Maker? Joe's is completely healthy now. What is with this door? Why can I not position people at that door? Okay, Iskra, you're done whatever. Silva, you're done whatever. You've got a shitty pistol. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, so you, we're just going to have you stand back there. So as always, don't mind as terribly as I could about all these turrets getting exploded. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so one of the problems that we're running into is that all these fires are going to make it a little bit harder for our people to path properly, but it's also, of course, going to deal damage to this turret that we don't want happening. Okay, and we've got another goon squad heading on in. Maxi, let's have you stand over here. Strat, let's have you stand back here as well, I guess. Oh, never mind. Lestrat, you're gonna stand over here, I guess. Alright, looks like we got one of them. There's like 5 million of them, though. By which I mean there's like 5 of them. Alright, that's another 2 down. Now this is going to explode, so I don't want to get too close to it with anybody. So we're not going to put out that fire, we're just going to let this explode, and that'll be fine. Ah, Sam, what are you doing? That's about to explode, Sam. Let's get you back there. I'd hate to be the one guy that's got like a pistol during these invasions. Okay, so we're going to make it so that people cannot interact with that particular turret. Alright, everybody get to work. We might actually be able to save that turret, so we're going to have someone prioritize it. And this is why it's nice to have these little rings of... Oh crap, this turret's also on fire. Looks like we're going to get to it in time though, so that's fine. This is why it's nice to have these little rings of non-flammable flooring around fires. Fire hazard zones, I suppose. Alright, Ella, you're going to be our melee attacker of these things. There we go. Let's grab up all of those. Alright. More miniguns, that's fantastic. And even though we're planning on leaving this place relatively soon, I'm going to still rebuild these turrets. It's going to help out just a little bit. Alright. Alright, exotic goods trader yet again. Okay, Maxwell, let's have you check them out before you go have your dinner. Let's see what they got. Well, we've got plenty of gold now that we could sell, so we'll go ahead and do that. Synthread t-shirts, synthread pants, all that sort of stuff we can just sort of toss at these guys. If they had medicine, I would love to buy some of that, but it doesn't look like they do. Nothing else that they have is particularly too important for us, so we're just going to go ahead and do what we've got here. Don't really need to do this. It's a bit superfluous at this point in time since we've got a lot of money already. But, you know, you never know. It's Everett's birthday. He's now 26. Okay, fantastic. Bishop, what are you doing? Alright, well, whatever. We could kill these guys and use them for metal. That might be necessary, but we'll see. I mean, we've got quite a lot of this done already. A little bit more than I expected we'd be able to do with the steel we had, but at the same time, we are pretty much running out of steel. Alright, so whoever is going to have him... Oh, Collins needs rescue. Oh, shit. Trade ship, bulk goods. Okay, so Iskra is severely ill. It's up to extreme. She's almost got immunity. So close. Mysterious blight destroyer crops. That's fantastic. And just 1% of immunity development and she'll be alive, but Grizzly needs treatment. Cargo pods. I would hate to lose someone now to a disease of all things. Oh, Iskra's fine. Immunity developed. Fantastic. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Maker, you're going to be the one doing this. No, no, no. Oh well, whatever. Okay, set his medical. Why did they bring him to his room bed? That's awful. Alright, malaria extreme, 92%. He might actually die from this. Iskra was close enough that it's possible, but Maxi, okay, that's fine. Where's our doctors? Okay, where'd Iskra go? Oh, man. Iskra, you are gonna go pick up your weapon. Dear doctoring people. There we go. Alright, so... if his food thing drops into starvation, he's also going to be in trouble here. Okay, this looks like someone fed him. More cargo pods, it's fantastic. It's agave, I don't really need that. Oh, live! Live, you jackass. Thing is, he can't get treatment for another little while, so he has to just sort of wait it out for a little bit until his next treatment regimen. Fortunately, we have got enough care facilities that it's keeping him alive. Alright, bulk goods trade. Grizzly, how are you? You got immunity developed, okay. Bishop, you got developed immunity, okay. Let's see. Okay, this is going to be cutting it pretty close with Lestrade here. Up to 98%, just a tiny bit more and he'll live. One more treatment coming up, so it could very well save his life. Okay, we're just about done stocking up that thing. We're very close to finishing this, Oh, wow. Oh my god. Okay, well, I've had crashed ship parts before. I've had plenty of times where I've had crashed ship parts. Okay, so we're going to not cancel this. I don't know how to unprioritize all this. You know what? We are going to cancel this for now. And that's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Cancel that. And this is very unfortunate, but we kind of want this iron right now so that we can quickly do this. Now, this is good in some ways and bad in others. Obviously, it's bad, but, like... I think you can see immediately why this is bad, but on the same time, like, you can see also why this is good. Like, it's not too hard for us to get our power cables running to this. It's not going to be too hard getting our colonists to defend it. It's just, it's right in my grill. There we go. And let's go ahead and even add a couple security... a couple guns up here. Strats, are you going to hang in there, or are you going to cack it? Developed, fine. Tribes passing by, they're probably going to go nuts. Our cables are going to explode here, and everyone's asleep in their firing rooms now. That's going to completely whack out our batteries. Let's turn off all of those right now. Okay, so we don't have to worry about those guys. We don't have to worry about Lestrat anymore. That's no longer going to be set as medical. You going to go ahead and pick up your gun. And hopefully we'll be able to quickly build up all these turrets. Oh man, this is a pain. Can't believe we have a second one of these that we have to deal with. Okay, how are we for steel? Let's go ahead and start mining it just while we're at it. Just wherever we can get extra steel, that little extra bit. Alright, there's fine as well. Okay, we can't get any there. And what we could actually do is transfer some of those over and build a couple turrets out of plasteel. It's expensive, but we have got a lot more plasteel than we have got steel, so let's go ahead and cancel that. And let's go ahead to security. Start building plasteel ones. Okay, now I'm not 100% certain as to how many things are going to be coming out of these this particular arrangement here, but we could have actually bought steel from that bulk trades good too. Building needs power, heaters, I don't really care. Looks like we have to redo the power cables in this wall here though, so we'll go ahead and do that. With our batteries offline as well from that power surge, it's going to be a little bit of a pain. Okay, so that's... I think that's everything we needed for that, so we'll go ahead and not research anything for a little while. We're very close to finish here. And we'll be able to recover quite a lot of the iron from this process, so it's not too big a waste. It is a pretty big waste, but it's not the worst waste. Okay, so... Huh. I guess we're waiting a little bit. Okay, so... I was going to say that we should activate all our guns. It's a good thing I waited just a little... I didn't actually have it finished just then, because having these activate... Having those mechanoids come out and then having the solar flare happen would have been catastrophic. Like, we would have lost right there, but... Okay, bulk goods. Let's have, our guy, Maxwell, over here. Let's go and get him to... I can't communicate with him because there's a solar flare. Oh, it seems like the solar flare is off, so let's call these guys. We're gonna buy a bunch of steel, okay? So... we've got, like, tons of silver still and all that other stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and just buy lots of this. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, so, now that we've got our power back, I'm gonna have all of our colonists wrapped up here. Is this everybody? I don't know if this is everybody. Well, it's everybody that's going to matter because we're going to have everybody pile away from this crashed spaceship as far as possible. Just all over here. You two, you two. You as well, you two. And we're going to go ahead and turn on these guns. Just the ones over here. Going to set a force target on this thing. Because we want to absolutely make sure that we kill this, even more importantly than we kill the mechanoids that come out. Hey look, we could have gotten the core out of that. I love how those explosions are just so effective at this. Okay, so we'll be getting back quite a lot of our resources, and we could have had a free AI Persona core. Could have. Let's get someone with an M24 over there and just picking away at them from a distance. You've got one. Let's see who else has one. You? Okay. Let's get a little bit of additional fire over there. Now, the thing is that once they finish off these guys, we can retreat to our other defensive line and fire at them from over that way. And that would be quite useful for us. This guy seems to be quite badly injured. Yeah, he's very, very poor. She, apparently. Okay. M24s have enough range that I can sort of get away with this. There we go. And 2 turrets could actually do significant damage to this thing here. Alright, who's having a mental break? You? Okay, you're free to go. Probably just go eat something anyway. Alright, so you're pretty badly weakened. I'm not sure how much more damage you can take before this kills you. Fortunately, though, these are high damage weapons, so it's making a good dent. And he seems to be missing our turrets quite a lot, so we're still getting that fire and we're still getting that tanking. Alright, let's get everybody go have dinner. Alright, so we're done there. Fantastic. Ella, let's have you go ahead and just finish off these centipedes. Hooray, someone as a birthday present got attacked by all this shit. Okay, so unforbid all of these guys. There we go. Let's go ahead and, I mean, we're leaving, but we might as well leave this as a pretty nice place. Okay, so we should be able to make back some of the metal that we used there, but we did blow up a lot of it. Okay, ship reactor, put that back there. These cryosleep caskets that we need. There we go. And what was this other part that we had to build? It was this thing. Ship engines. Now, I really like symmetry, so we're going to put down 2 even though we only need 1. Because otherwise that would just bother me. It already kind of bothers me that we've got our... Actually, you know what? let's deconstruct this, which is a terrible idea, I know, but, oh, symmetry. Feels so good. Yeah, you can't believe how much that, that helps my unstable mental state. To be perfectly honest, I would not trust a ship that is designed like this to hold up very well in the rigors of space. You know, it's just not that structurally sound looking, but if this is how people build spaceships, then who am I to argue with them? All I know is that the Kerbals would never build as shoddy a spaceship as this. But then again, they call their moon the Mun. I mean, what kind of a people would call their moon a Mun? Madness. Okay, so we didn't even have to withdraw to our second defensive line, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and deconstruct those. Alright, so we've actually had quite a lot of help in a certain sense by... Oh crap, let's yeah, I don't think I've got those claimed. Let's go ahead and claim all this stuff here. We'll go ahead and... Oops. Deconstruct those things. That'll get us a little bit more steel. Well, I think we're close to okay on steel. I don't think we're actually okay on steel, but I think we're close to okay. Huh, that made an awful mess of my trade thing. Oh well. Let's go ahead and take our electric smelter. We're going to add a bill. Going to get slag from weapons that we don't need here. Okay, we've actually got one of these engines done, basically. That's perfect. Could also kill these things, so let's have John's over here. We'll attack the centipede to death. It'll take him much, much longer than the guy with the sword did, but that's fine. And hopefully those things will get turned into useful scrap metals. Now the thing is, we could start deconstructing certain elements of our base, but I don't really want to because I have a lot of vanity and I like the look of this place. So I don't really want it to change the way it looks. So we'll be leaving things as they are. Go to sleep, you jerks. Why are you having mental breaks? Urgently hungry. Go eat something, you dumbass. There we go. It's like, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm just gonna go to sleep. It's like... You guys can't do anything right. Okay, so how much more do we need here? We need another 125 plasteel and all the work. This thing is actually completely done as far as resources go. So that's gonna get finished. And this thing, only 4 more steel. Okay. I think we're just about blasting off of this place. I'd call it a hellhole, but I actually really like this place. It is a bit of a hellhole, because, I mean, you get crashed spaceships plowing right into your base, but, you know, other than that, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. I should actually check. Was there a... Yeah, I didn't think so. I think that the crashed spaceship parts over here with the AI core, I think it got exploded because I might have blown it up with a little bit too much prejudice. Might have been just a little bit too extreme of prejudice. Okay, so this is going to take a long time to build, especially for Bray, who's not the best builder, apparently. Who are best at constructing? You know, everyone's actually not that bad at constructing, so I'm going to let this happen as is. We're pretty much running out of meat, which is a bit unfortunate, but we have got 141 meals packed up, so I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much, because we're not going to be staying around here too much longer. Some deer way off in the corner. I don't want to hunt those all that badly. We got our intrepid explorers going all the way around there, where I could just cut a little hole here, but that would be incredibly unsecure. It'd be bad for security. So, yeah, doing it the long way. We just lost all our battery power for some reason. I think there's a break in our power grid somewhere. Let's see. Note that. Oh, yeah, here. Okay. Is there another break in our power grid somewhere? Okay, those batteries are connected to all that nonsense. That leads up to around here. That leads to those ones. Yeah, no, that's fine. Got some visitors. That's fine. Okay, now, again, I'm not sure that this is the proper configuration for this particular sort of thing. But, you know, I'm optimistic. Cautiously optimistic about the situation. Oh, trade ship. I know we really don't need it right now, but I kind of always just want to get these, because why not? Yeah, we could actually be selling apparently simple meals for a lot more money than I really thought we could. That's interesting, but also kind of disconcerting that you would consider selling your food. Yeah, let's not buy anything in particular from these people. I think we've got everything we need. Especially because our spaceship is done. Yay! Okay, let's check our launch report. No full cryosleep caskets. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab up everybody and see if our spaceship works. Okay, so I need everybody, including you. Okay, now can I launch this? Let's do this from the back, I guess. Having trouble keeping track of who's going where. Okay, Ella, you're our melee brawler, so you can sleep at the nose of the ship. Breaking my tradition of starting from the back and working my way up already. It's not a very long-lived tradition. Okay, is that everybody? If we left behind one person and it was like Home Alone sort of thing, that would be really hilarious, but also really awful. Okay, Bray. We almost left Bray behind. Okay. Ready for launch. How do I launch this? Launch ship. You've launched the ship. These colonists escaped. Absolutely everybody. Okay. You'll find out when you wake up. Inspiring. Okay, so yeah, that's our little guide to Rimworld, and technically this is how you beat it. I'm not personally interested in beating Rimworld because it's less interesting than playing it for, you know, sort of perpetually to try and build an ideal sort of castle and just seeing how long you can hold out with it, but, you know, this is kind of satisfying in its own sort of way. The new patch did come out, so we'll be switching over to that, and I'll be explaining those new features as well, but we'll also be talking a little bit about new worlds and new different types of starts. So anyway, I hope you found this enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.